SGC here, and we're back for final impression. Satisfaction Season 1. Okay, 10 episodes and we're done. I'm totally late on this because it's been a while since I watched that stuff, and I caught up and I finished. And definitely say that this season ended on a very different note. From the beginning of the season, you would think that it's going to be an escort sort of story where Neil just goes around being escorts and has more problem with Grace, and then Simon would just be in and out, and Adriana would just do her thing, and Anika would just do her own thing. So it's like more of a progressive sort of formula, but rather it became something that Neil decided to do, and he didn't want it, and it stuck with him throughout the entire season. And I really enjoy that part of this show. It wasn't about all the sex and all the escorting, but rather it was, why did it start? Because of their marriage, miscommunication, and then he came back and he just really tries to work it out, and everything seems to go well. And then we have different subplots, as in Simon coming back and going like, Grace, I really love you, and then Anika actually falls in love with Matteo, and then there's that stuff. That was sort of like subplot too much off track, and then it never got back into the escort stuff, and it was kind of like, oh, that's very different from the beginning of the season. And I actually enjoyed that, because it just went back and forth, like he's trying to hide, but then he doesn't deal with his problems of his marriage. That would have been just very generic and actually totally predictable. But here he hashes it out, he fights against it, even though it's like the money and the prestige and everything, he can do it well. He's still like, no, I gotta deal with my marriage first. And then it's a good conclusion. Well, with the cliffhanger, obviously, again, what he did from the beginning comes back, and what's gonna happen? The guy has a gun, and are they gonna get killed? What's gonna happen? What a cliffhanger. And there's season 2, luckily, in that sense, to just sort of resolve that. I wonder if they're gonna move, or is Grace gonna die? I don't know. Neil gonna get injured? What is this? Is this gonna go back to breaking up their marriage again, or new status quo for what satisfaction means with Adriana? So there's like tons of stuff. Like, that's just great. A lot of stuff that they can talk about in season 2, and I actually can't wait to watch that. Unfortunately, it came out in 2014. I looked it up. Season 3 does not exist. This show has been canceled. Too bad. But I enjoy for what it brings to the table, in the sense that it's sort of campy dialogue, but it deals with it realistically in a sense. And I really dig Adriana's character, really dig Katherine LaNasa. She plays it really well. This really conniving, manipulative mastermind behind the scenes, playing everybody, and it's just like great stuff, and I enjoy it. And the marriage of Neil and Grace is just great, just to see them patch things up, and it's just like hopeful and sort of thing. And then Simon comes in and tries to blows everything up, and Grace is like, no, I gotta handle this, blah blah blah. It's great to see like a good ending, good resolution for everybody in a sense. So yes, with that all said, I enjoy the season for what it was and what it brought to this TV genre world that I've been watching for a long time now. So I do look forward to season 2 and check out where they're gonna go. And yeah, that's basically it for this final impression for Satisfaction Season 1. Out!